Is on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock it tech. You want the chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?
Welcome to Root Zone, bringing you the good news and the bad news of crypto. My name is Wayne, and if you like money and crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. So today we're going to talk about Michael Saylor's Bitcoin Playbook. So as all of you know, Michael Saylor, the evangelist of Bitcoin, right? So recently the SEC objected to an accounting method by MicroStrategy used in its quarterly financial reports. Now the enterprise software firm has been issuing a non-GAAP operating income figure that excluded impairment losses related to its Bitcoin holding. However, tighter government crypto regulations would actually be positive catalyst for Bitcoin, stressing the definitions of digital property versus digital security versus digital currencies and operating rules of digital exchange. Now, additional regulatory clarity from the Biden administration is going to benefit Bitcoin and accelerate the institutional adoption of that particular asset. MicroStrategy, of course, at this time of this recording, own 125 Bitcoins, amounting to close to 4.5 billion in today's market price. Now, the most important point is that the big tech and big finance and billions of people around the world need a digital property solution, Saylor said. We have a technically sound, economically sound, morally sound, politically sound path forward, and that's Bitcoin. Now, I think people are starting to realize that now. So, very interesting things coming up for Bitcoin. Hopefully, I don't think Michael actually have any issues in his financial, um, developments in the future. Next up, we have Circle. So Circle USDC stablecoin is one of the biggest stablecoin by market cap and has launched USDC as a narrative and a native asset on top of its Flow blockchain. Now, Flow is a blockchain project made to host NFT and game-based initiatives aiming for low fees and high volume of transactions. Now, with this launch, USDC aims to expand its reach to more blockchains, and with Flow being the 8th native blockchain where USDC resides. Now, Circle is one of the biggest payment companies in the US and has launched one of its prime products, USDC on Flow, an NFT and Web3 oriented blockchain. Now, Flow has emerged as the go-to destination for thriving communities of developers, artists, creators, and brands building their own blockchain-based digital media and entertainment experience. Now, USDC is present on chains including Algorand, Solana, Stellar, Tron, Hedera, and Avalanche. So, interesting time. Do check this out. I think there's a lot of opportunity for stablecoins on Flow blockchain. And a separate news, Erling Haaland, right? The NFT trading card sold for a whooping £500,000, smashing the previous record that was held by Cristiano Ronaldo, version around 100,000 pounds. Now, the winner of the auction was a sorry collector going under the username Zima Blue, who paid the card for 255 Ethereum, which is in the cryptocurrency used to trade these cards. Now, the NFT blockchain marketplace to trade such cards can be found in Nifty Gateway, OpenSea, Rarible. So these are up and coming things that will be coming soon, where there are, collectors, a niche of collectors, a lot of money, and they will pay a hefty fee for such a card. Next up, we have the Binance. So Binance or SAFU fund has reached about 1 billion. The Binance SAFU fund reached 1 billion is called basically Secured Asset Fund for Users. And what that means is that Binance called all the centralized exchanges to publish their insurance fund wallet addresses, and it will benefit the entire ecosystem and demonstrate to governments, regulators, and important stakeholders the collective commitment to uphold trust, integrity, and transparency in the crypto ecosystem. Now, the origin of SAFU Fund goes back to 2018 when the exchange faced a series of trading outages related to irregular trading activity, and this led to the establishment of mentioned fund to protect users from such major hacks. At the time of the exchange actually announced that it would allocate at least 10% of all its trading fee received to this fund, and that these funds will be stored in a separate cold wallet. Now, SAFU is already been used in several instances to reimburse victims of hacks. One of the most famous instances was back in May 2018 when a large-scale data breach allowed hackers to steal more than 7,074 Bitcoin from the exchange. Now, during this event, CZ, a CEO of Binance, famously mentioned that the company was considering reorganizing its blockchain BTC chain, but declined to do it later. Most recently, the fund was also used to compensate clients for the Cover Finance infinite minting hack, which happened early December. Next up, we have Nestcoin, Nigeria cryptocurrency. So Nestcoin managed to raise about 6.5 million pre-seed to deepen the crypto and Web3 adoption in Africa. Now, crypto startup raised about 27 billion in venture capital in 2021, slightly higher than the past 10 years combined. Now, since launching last year in November with a promise to help Nigerians first and then other Africans exit the status quo by offering them access to wealth using crypto technology or elements of Web 3.0 like the NFT, the DAOs, and the DeFi. Now, Africa earlier's play-to-earn games, Metaverse Magna or MVM, which it says allowed members of its gaming community to earn as much as $1,000 monthly. Now, it has invested in LaserPay, a crypto startup that allows business to accept payments in crypto and collaborated with fintech. Nestcoin, in a statement, says that the new funding will enable it to expand its global operations and invest in building products that will help accelerate the crypto adoption and financial freedom for people in frontier markets. So very good news. Of course, they are quite sophisticated also, and very much looking into taking all the technology that they can and implementing, and we have good investors coming in to support startups in the crypto space. So you can see institutional coming in to to progress certain countries where crypto is not so regulated at this point of time. So Solana Phantom raises 109 million Series B fund, obtaining a unicorn status. Now, the team behind the Solana Web3 platform, Phantom, announced that it has raised about 109, and the crypto company now is a unicorn with a post valuation of 1.2 billion in value. Now, the fund will be dedicated to onboard more users and developers on the Web3 and also innovating in the multi-chain wallet user experience. Moreover, the company said it plans to scale the team and specifically hire specialists in community support and product development. Now, Phantom also noted that during the announcement that the 6 months, the wallet has obtained nearly 2 million monthly active users. Collectively, their users have staked over 112 million Solana. That's equivalent to about 10.4 billion dollars worth of Solana, and swapped about 1.3 billion in tokens, and have made close to 55.2 million in NFT, DeFi, and app transactions. Now, out of the 12,280 cryptocurrency in existence, Solana has managed to take the 7th largest position in terms of market capitalization. Year to date, Solana has gained nearly 22x, right, or 2,210% over its last month, and its value has lost almost 50% against the US dollars. Now, still, SOL is about a 30.8 billion market valuation, and represents 1.6% of the entire 1.8 trillion crypto economy. Now, Solana is the 6th largest TVL in the DeFi today, and also the 2nd largest number in the NFT sales. So let us know in the comment section below what you think about Solana. So some great stats and that is coming up for Solana. So as we mentioned here in Root Zones, a lot of things to keep in terms of your portfolio management is, of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. These three top coins should be in everybody's portfolio. Again, this is not financial advice, but it is something that will have a long-standing track record over a period of time. Use cases also, both for Solana and Ethereum, and of course, adoption from countries and corporations for Bitcoin. Not to mention, of course, the supply and demand of Bitcoin will end in 2040 with multiple halvings. So we have a few more dates to meet, as well as maybe less than 2 million worth of Bitcoin left to mine. And of course, we have people who had purchased a large amount of crypto, especially in Bitcoin, and they lost their password. Some of them have passed on. They will never be recovered. They'll never go back into the market to be sold. So you can imagine how much of money and value is already locked in Bitcoin, and it can be used to at some point of time as collateral, maybe replacing gold. Who knows? So let's see what's happening over at the market side of things. The VIX index, of course, measures the fear. It is actually has dropped significantly. So things seems to be cooling down. We will know soon in the next coming weeks. The SP 500 also have been picking up gains. Looking at SP is about 7% gains just in the last couple of days. Even on the US dollar, slight decline on the US dollars, but still trading above maybe about 95, between 95 to 97. And looking at the total market cap, of course, we had a big pump recently, about just on the 29th of Jan. Some volume of money came in, as you can see on the trend here, but still total market cap for the crypto space is about close to 1.6 trillion. Now, of course, Bitcoin will take close to about 50%. Now currently trading at about 36,000, still holding water. So we will start to see good things in the next coming days. Let's see what's happening also at the Fear and Greed Index. So the Fear and Greed Index right now is trading at 20. Of course, these are good indicators where normally at the 10 mark, this is the best time to actually buy your favorite coins because you can find really good deals when fear actually is in the market. That's where you should be greedy. Of course, today, looking at the heat map, there's certain losses, right? About 3 is a bloodbath, the 3% to about 7% in the space. Let's see what are the top 10 trending coins. Bitcoin, of course, in the last 24 hours is down by 3.50, Ethereum down by 4.72, BNB down by 3.83, Cardano down by 2.57, Solana down by 9.84, XRP down by 3.22, Terra Luna down by 5%, and Polkadot, making it to the 10th place, is down by 6.89. Now, a few things you need to take note. Keep eyes on Avalanche. Of course, this is a great buy recently that has some issues on Time Wonderland sitting on the Avalanche network. So, of course, with a recent issues that they have and the video that we have covered separately, it has actually brought down significantly the price of AVAX. Of course, it's still a good project. You might want to look and take opportunity to actually get some of Avalanche, Polygon also, as well as Phantom. I believe Phantom is up and coming, so that's something to take note. Of course, they have been recently on the rise, partly due to their Anchor protocol, which is paying out 20% APY that is seated on the Phantom network. So on Terra Luna, right, that's seated on the Phantom network. So do check out some of these tokens because when the bull comes in, we may not be able to catch up. But as always, stay cautious because right now we have a few upcoming risks in terms of the Biden administration. We have also Evergrande coming up in March, and we have to wait for the SEC and the Feds on the interest rates, right? So those things can impede the market, but as always, hopefully certain value will still come to Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin gets transferred to the rest of the crypto space. So that's all I have today, guys. Manish won't be here today, partly because he has his exams, so he's studying. So we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Take care.
Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock it tech. You want the chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?